facilities, swimming pool, the gym, the cinema with popcorn, board games, snooker, live band, brass band, DJ performances, and so much more. We also offer free airport pickup from Takrade on weekends. But of course, terms and conditions apply. We've got games and activities which will keep you and your kids very happy. And we're also having House and Cruise Festival. So that's something to smile about. So please join us at the Maha Village, all right? Join us at the Maha Village this Christmas. We've got early bird discounts. You can book and pay before the 31st of October and enjoy 20% extra discount. Before the 31st of November, you also enjoy 10% discount, extra discount. Palm trees and good vibes and perfect holidays are calling. Give us a call today and make your reservation early to avoid disappointment. The number to call is 030-3977-773 or call our mobile 0540-124-114 or send us a WhatsApp message on 050-157-0684 or send an email to sm@maharesort.com. And that's by way of special announcement if you are planning on something special for Christmas for you and yours. Make that reservation today and enjoy a lovely Christmas as the Maha Village. All right, now to our conversation on free SHS. And a lot of you parents have been texting us and calling us and talking about the enrollment and its attendance issues. Now, the free SHS is one of the country's steps to ensure free education, compulsory education for all children. This has been one of our goals as a nation since independence. It's not new, but the free SHS started some 7 years or so ago, and it has many positives, but also has some attendance challenges. This year has been no different. Enrollment has begun. Some students have already started school. Many others are still waiting to go. We've had many complaints. This morning, we're joined on Zoom by Kofi Asari. He's the Executive Director of African Education Watch, to delve into this matter better. You can also join us with the comments on our live stream. We're happy to read and share. Kofi Asari, are you with me?
Hi, I can hear you. I'm with you.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, I'm looking at a post that you made on Facebook. I believe it was yesterday or a couple of days ago. But before we get into that, I want you to just give me a general assessment of the enrollment this year on the free SHS program.
Well, I think it's early days yet. We had about 600K students sit for BECE and about 590 qualified for placement. And so we are expecting that at least 580,000 should be enrolled based on the placement that have been offered then, consistent with the historical trend. This is the largest number of free senior high school candidates ever seen since the policy's introduction. And we acknowledge that this being the highest number, obviously there will be challenges, some challenges with finding spaces that people actually want. And then also people, living up to the task of ensuring that their placements are honored. It has to do with economics, as you are aware of. And so, as normal with other years, we expect that. But at least we have a situation where the school placement system auto-plays 80% of the 390,000 that qualified for placement. And so it means that 20% are expected to be either self-placed, to be self-placed, as a matter of fact. And self-placement have been taking place in the past 2 weeks or so, or 3 weeks since the auto-placement data was put out. So generally, as an introductory remark, we assess the enrollment to be the highest this year. 590,000 qualifying for placement. The second highest we've had in history was 585,000 in 2023. And so the numbers keep increasing. Yeah.
And in your opinion, what has worked for us so far when it comes to not just enrollments, but the entire management of the free SHS program? What is working?
Well, I must admit that the free senior high school program is not yet a system. It is still a program in its, in its, if you like, in its the latter parts of its formative stage. It hasn't reached midpoint yet. It hasn't yet stabilized because the program was rolled out
7 years ago.
It was rolled out without a pilot. Okay. So the first few years obviously served as good lessons, or if you like, a pilot, alongside implementation. That's agile way of rolling out programs. And so as the program continued, it continued to improve in effectiveness and efficiency, based on the lessons that emerged from the initial years of implementation. We are at a point where we've reached the highest level of patronage. We are nearing 1.5 million children in our schools. Should we admit the same numbers next year?
Yeah.
I would say that in terms of management, the free senior school program has been managed well compared to many other versions of the free senior school program on the continent. Ghana has the highest basic to secondary transition rate. Apart from South Africa, Ghana has the highest in terms of the countries running free senior high school in Africa.
Okay.
Sorry, I mean in West Africa. In Africa, I think South Africa and then Ethiopia or so come before Ghana. But in West Africa, we have the highest transition rate. It means that we are doing about at least 80% of basic school students who complete and write their BEC transitioning to secondary, and that is tremendous. And so, in terms of effectiveness, we are seeing the policy impacting on equitable access, and completion. In terms of quality, there is no evidence that a free senior high school has not delivered on quality. Our only measure of learning outcomes at the end of secondary education is WASI. And the WASI performance over time, as we keep saying, indicates that there is improvement in our secondary education using WAEC's results as a standard of measurement. The challenges that we have faced is not too different from challenges we face in every third or second world, any LDC or developing countries policy regime, social policy. It is the issue of funding, both inadequacy and inefficient funding. Inadequacy, we've seen a significant leap towards addressing the inadequate funding in the free senior high school. This year, government allocated about 3.5 billion, the highest ever allocation, to free senior high school. And government settled on Get Fund to be a sustainable source of funding free senior high school. All this while, there have been talk about sustainable financing of free senior high school, etc. So government has settled on Get Fund. We see Get Fund as a reliable source of funding, and so migrating free senior high school financing to Get Fund, especially in an era where we are beginning to see some uncertainty in oil revenue. In the first half of the year, we had close to 50%, slump in oil revenues against projections, and we are seeing declining oil volumes as well. Bear in mind that free senior high school was running on ABFE, which is oil funds. significantly about 65% of free senior school funding was coming from ABFA, and the remaining from GOG. But now we have a situation where, because of the uncertainty, it has been migrated onto Get Fund. That's fine. It's fine because it gives free senior school the gravitas, the financial gravitas, to blossom. But the challenge is that putting free senior school on Get Fund means that you are allocating close to 60% of Get Fund to secondary education. Because apart from free senior high school, there are other cost lines that are secondary in nature that is sitting on Get Fund. This year, for instance, about 2 billion of Get Fund is going into expanding senior high school as infrastructure. If you add that to 3.5 billion free senior high school, that's 5.5 billion. That's almost half of Get Fund alone going to secondary education. If you add tablets, then you're doing about 6.5 billion. So that's 64% thereabout going to secondary. And so putting free senior high school on Get Fund provides free senior high school a solid financing source, but it has implications for equitable financing for basic and tertiary. And that's the conversation that we must have.
That's a conversation we need to have extensively, and we're hoping that next time we can have you in studio to get into the funding and what needs to be done so that both the free SHS and then basic education they're both well funded and taken care of. Mr. Kofi Asare, I wanted us to also talk about some of the concerns that you have had and shared on Facebook, but we don't have time to do that today. Hopefully, our next conversation will be in studio. We can have an extensive conversation on that. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today, Kofi Asare, with African Education Watch. This conversation will continue soon next week, all things being equal. But here's some information for you. If you're hungry, hunger can strike at any time, but you know that when you have your Royal King cracker, you can always sort that hunger pang out easily. Always have your King cracker on standby. When you need something enjoyable to munch on, Royal King cracker brings you the crunch and the buttery taste that you need. It fits right into your day, morning, afternoon, or night. Royal King cracker will chuck your hunger. Just grab one and enjoy. Hunger fish show face anytime. But Royal King cracker, they always ready for you. Anytime you need something enjoyable to munch on, Royal King cracker is available to you to give you that crunchy feel, buttery taste. It'll match your day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. All right? Take Royal King cracker, chuck your hunger. Just grab them and enjoy. Also, perk up your day with the Milky Way rich, smooth taste of milk shortcake. It's a pure delight. If you haven't tried it, please do so today. And you can have it at any time of the day with anything you want. Next, if it's your birthday today, we're wishing you a very happy birthday. Today, Beatrice has promised to sing the birthday song for us. She's laughing. No?
Yes,
You're taking back the promise.
Happy birthday to you. Which of the songs should we sing? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear celebrant. Happy birthday to you. And of course, we have our own Sheriff Kwame Nana. God bless you, sir, from everyone at Media General. Sometimes I see him walking around, I'm like, oh, I'm in my heels, but you're still taller than me. Happy birthday to you, sir. God bless you from everyone here at Media Journal. Yes, Charles Bedu Mensah, may the face of the Lord continually shine upon you. Keep shining in all spheres of life. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Mensah. Fidelia Abose, I will always love you from Awo. Okay, happy birthday. Rebecca Nyakote, Managing Director of Quebec Enterprise. Happy birthday to you, ma'am. Christine De Ajo, CEO of CS_Glam_GH. Happy birthday from Uncle Solo. Yes, Beatrice Akofo. May the Lord continue to protect you from your children and grandchildren. Madam Beatrice, happy birthday to you. Empress Ediako, CEO of Nicole's Closet. Happy birthday to you from Father Obi and Mami Lua. Paul Ekwam, happy birthday to you. May God grant you all your heart desires from Felix. Moses Enoch Aite, or the engineering department. Okay, oh hi, happy birthday to you. More life, more wins. Yes, from the team, audio team and everyone, Kwame Shirasam. Lovely boy, happy birthday, God bless your new age. Papa Benjamin Kweku Benjamin of Calvary Presby Church, God bless you, Papa. Joseph Nanaya Odro, God bless you, happy birthday to you, sir. Margaret Kafui Afodode, happy birthday to you, ma'am. Madam Lovia, happy birthday. God bless you. Thomas Alote, happy birthday to you, Thomas. Mr. Israel Atta, happy birthday to you, sir. We love you. Ibrahim Dauda, happy birthday to you, sir. Enam Kwese, happy birthday to you. Oh, lovely girl. Wow, happy birthday, yes. Na Araba Dom, happy birthday to you, Na. Happy birthday. Are we done? Okay, they just promised us.
And that's our show for today.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. We're back tomorrow with another edition of TV3 Newday. Until then, enjoy the rest of our programs. Have a wonderful day.
And let me say thank you to Belberry for this beautiful dress. Thank you very much. Yes, I love it. Yes.